All right, what's going on, everybody? What's going on my new current and future rideshare drivers and passengers out there? Welcome back to the channel. Today's video is actually pretty good. I will have to go ahead and give credit to Kevin, the entrepreneur. I did notice that he covered this first. So if anybody wants to see a more in-depth thing about everything, you guys can always check out his channel. He does great work as well. But yeah, I saw this and I was like, whoa, this just so happened to be after the strike go down that this comes to light. Of course, this has been, I guess, in the works since like March 20th. So it was before the strike, you know what I'm saying? But hey, nevertheless, it came at a great time because yesterday was good and bad. It was just a whole lot of blah. But we're going to talk about this. Hey, what's going on, everybody? This looks pretty interesting. I don't know if it's just in Hartford, Connecticut. You know what I mean? Like only in Connecticut. The state itself is just going to try to pass this. But this definitely could lead to something else. And this is pretty much what everyone was out there striking for. So let's be real, right? It says, Uber bill gets a Lyft. And it's like, woo. And I love how they use the word on play. And they actually put Lyft in there. Hey, what's going on, Paid to Drive? What's going on, Pete? But it says, proposal will guarantee drivers 75% of each fare. Which, as far as I last recall, is what we were really supposed to be getting. And the older vets are supposed to get 80%. But, you know, that's here nor there after the whole signing the agreements to get pretty much the base fare, the base pay. What's going on, everybody? It says, Uber and Lyft drivers are closer to taking home a larger share of each rider's pay thanks to a committee vote in Hartford last week. It says Tuesday afternoon, the legislation, labor, and political employees voted 9-5, so it passed pretty good. 24 local Uber and Lyft drivers traveled to Hartford, and, you know, they had to protest themselves, guys. You know what I'm saying? Protests can get things done when they're organized properly. That's what people fail to realize. It says they went there, they lobbied in support of the bill, which would require Uber, Lyft, and other on-demand rideshare services like GrubHub and all that stuff to pay their drivers at least 75% of the amount collected from passengers on any given completed ride. Which, that would be awesome, right? That would be awesome. Get the thumbs up for that. I mean, that just sounds really good, right? It sounds perfect. Who doesn't want more money? We all do. Now, Uber opposed the bill because, you know, that's what they do. They don't, you know, want to pay drivers fair. Let's be real. Arguing that it often pays drivers more per ride than what it receives from customers. What? I mean, we better get paid more than we, you know, it says often pays drivers more. We should always get paid more than what they receive from the customer. That's just how it should go. We're doing all the damn work. It's our vehicles, you know what I'm saying? Like, damn. It says an Uber spokesperson also warned, this is where it gets tricky, that the passage of this bill could result in rideshare drivers who are not employees, which we all know that, but independent contractors with Uber having to pay thousands of dollars more per year in insurance payments currently covered by Uber. And all that really means is what? We have to have rideshare endorsements? A lot of drivers should have rideshare endorsements, and I'm pretty sure even a couple states are like required. You have to have certain insurance to be able to do this. Otherwise, what? You get in an accident, you still have to pay their $1,000 deductible? So that's where the tricky word comes in. But I have to agree with the entrepreneur when he said it sounds like that's a threat. Like, okay, you want to get paid more? Then we're just going to go ahead and make you guys pay everything we pay. Which it's like, you know, they got money to burn. They throw it into scooters, all these autonomous vehicles and everything else. What's wrong with actually paying the people that made you all this money more? And they have no trouble ever cutting the driver's pay. Have the endorsement and an umbrella policy. Yes, yeah, I like that, Eric. But they never have a problem cutting our pay, but raising the rider's pay and thinking that's okay. But okay, it gets a little better here. Someone said, my concern here is that it's going to result in less work for drivers. Now, I highly doubt that, guys. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's always going to be people out there needing rides. Uber and Lyft have made society the way it is now, where most people are dependent on Uber and Lyft because they didn't even bother to buy a vehicle. Because why? You could open your phone, click the button, and have a ride pop up to you within 5 minutes. It's plain and simple. I really don't believe, in all honesty, that this is going to help those intended to help, he said. That customers will likely face higher fares. Successful companies will face lower profits. whatever, they're always making money, you know what I'm saying? And higher fares, it almost doesn't matter. Does it stop riders when it goes surge? When it's surging like 10, 20 bucks extra, does that stop them from getting a ride when they need one? Hell no. You know what I'm saying? Lori said, speak for yourself. I'm in town. Competition is high. See, I mean, yeah, they could make it so that there's only a cap on drivers or something like that. But it's going to be interesting. As far as I know, though, this is only for Connecticut. I don't think this is for all the states yet. You know what I'm saying? So I think this is just going to be for them, and we'll see how it goes. I put the link to this article in the description below, but of course, anybody that's seen Kevin's or whatever, it's the same damn article because it was a good one. What can I say? It says the drivers seem to think that's something that would work and would answer some of the problems they've been having with companies, which I mean, I agree. And this is the best part. He said he should remember that this proposed bill came from drivers' concerns that their own profits have been hampered down by the companies, which is exactly what people were striking for yesterday. Am I right? That's what I'm thinking. I mean, this is what everyone was striking for yesterday, or that's what they were supposed to be, you know, striking for and wanting to pay drivers fair and everything else. So that's what this bill seems like it might end up doing. It says the committee members plan to meet with representatives from Uber and Lyft on Tuesday afternoon to talk with them directly about concerns they have with the proposed legislation, which we all know, I mean, of course you're not going to like it. You know what I'm saying? It's all insane. And some people even have that little extra insurance that they could pay for all the time. But yeah, this first came out on March 20th, so this has been around for a bit. But in case people didn't know, that after all the protesting that went on yesterday and stuff, that it seems like on the protesting in LA, I guess something's going on all the way across the country in Connecticut. That something good's going on. So this will be interesting. And, you know, this is definitely, I would like to think, a step in the right direction, but we have to watch out because, you know, we never get something good without something bad. I mean, that's just the bottom line. That's how it goes. And I'm optimistic. I'm just going to try to stay positive and think of the best. That's all I'm going to really do. I'm not even going to down any of this, you know, because it hasn't been passed yet, so it's not really there. It's not going to be for my state, so it'll be good to see how it works in that state. But this is what people want. People want more money and everything. I mean, they're going to have to take the good with the bad and see what happens, because that's what's... If it does get passed and everything's good, it's going to go down. Yeah, no more negativity with me. Because I don't try to be negative. I just try to keep it real with everybody. And I really want things to change and everybody be happy. But we all know you can't please everybody. It's going to piss somebody off. And I know those that want to stay independent contractors sure as hell don't want to be classified as an employee. You know what I'm saying? So this will be interesting to find out all the developments in the end and when it goes down and everything. Royal was the San Francisco headquarters. Yeah, it was at the Uber Greenlight Hub. But yeah, I mean, everything, we're going to see how this goes down, guys. I don't want to get too far off the subject here, and my other phone's dying. I just had to bring this to everyone's attention. Because, of course, you know, everybody might not be subscribed to the same people. But, yeah, I just want to make sure everybody knows. It says, Hector said exactly, but Uber is still screwing the drivers. I mean, they are. And, of course, yeah, and if people don't like the things the way they are, I know other people say all the time, if people don't like the way the things they are, they could always go find another job and everything else. And that's true. People can, but not everybody wants to, so. But I just want everybody to know that there is something else going on the other side of the country. People just got to keep things up. You got to stay positive. You got to stick to your guns. If there was the time to go protest somewhere in Connecticut, in Hartford, Connecticut, when this thing goes down, that might be the next place. That's all I can really say. But I just know doing one thing one at a time and then getting out of the news and everything else, it's not going to help. But all this right now, right before the IPO goes out, blam, hit them where it hurts, baby. That's what you got to do. That's what you got to do. Thumbs up, you agree. Hit them where it hurts. You want more? You're going to have to do something about it. But all right, guys. That's all I have to say right now. Everyone like, share, comment, subscribe. Spread the word. Tell Connecticut, hey, do your thing. People need to stay on that. And yeah, we'll see where it goes from there. Just like New York City has their thing. You never know, guys. You just never know. Check the description below. Extra help, information, and tips. Got the gas app. Sign up. Referral codes. If you didn't use a referral code, I got instructions how to add one. I got everything down there, guys. Everything you need. You're perfect. Oh, no, I'm still going to do the real estate thing. It's got to pass the test. I'm going to add it all, baby. Got to be diversified. You cannot just have one thing. I do HVAC, YouTube, Uber Eats, some landscaping. I do a couple other things. Got the gas app. People don't realize how much money you can make off this gas app. This gas app I have down there, the GetUpSide app, is awesome. Awesome. But all right, guys, get your money. You stay safe out there. Don't take crap from anybody. If you ever time the drivers need to start bringing together, get together now in Connecticut. Whoever's in there, do it, stick to it. Better start rallying together. Get her done. But all right, guys, do your thing, get your money, and if this all goes well, you can definitely say Uber on happily. All right, guys, peace out.